The mics are hot, and so's the gossip. Let's get into it in 3. Welcome to In 3. I'm Danielle Graham.
And I'm Caleigh. And it has been the summer of random love connections.
Has it ever? So many surprising new love affairs have popped up, and it has been so much fun.
So I really think we should take the opportunity to just go through some of our favorite sort of new romances that have budded over the summer. And go deeper into them and give some updates on a few of them because there is tea in here.
There is. Okay. Yes. An update is necessary on Justin Trudeau and Katy Perry. Now, there's more information beyond just the initial dinner.
Yes.
So we've got an update there on what's been happening. Pam Anderson and Liam Neeson, I'm going to call it right now. This has been my favorite of all the summer romances. This one has such a special place in my heart.
It might be my favorite romance of all time.
It's great. And if they ever broke up, I would be devastated.
Truly giving me life.
Tom Cruise and Ana de Armas, the liars of all liars, so they weren't a couple, are clearly now a couple.
What? Tom Cruise being slightly mischievous?
We're also going to get into Bradley Cooper and Gigi Hadid.
Who we've never really... Well, we've talked about Bradley a little bit, but we've never really talked about their romance. I'm excited to get into that one.
That's true. Jessica Alba has got herself a new man.
A new man's? He's hot.
Oh my God, he's so hot. Yes.
Right.
I love doing my research on this story.
Oh yeah,
I was like,
that was a joy.
Yeah, that Danny Ramirez. And then Jojo, Siwa, and Chris Hughes.
Yes,
found
indeed.
Love on Celebrity Big Brother UK.
Right.
And that love is now living in the real world.
Also people that tried to play it off like it wasn't a thing, even though we knew it was a thing. And now it's like the most of a thing.
There's a lot there.
Yeah.
They're sharing a lot.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
do
get
it.
into Justin Trudeau and Katy Perry. Two people I never thought I would put in a sentence.
No.
In a romantic capacity, but here we are.
And boy, has this story popped all the way off.
It's all over the world.
It's all over the world.
Yeah.
So when we last spoke about it, we talked about how they were spotted on a dinner date in Montreal. She was on her tour stop in Montreal and they connected for a dinner date. Then after we taped our last episode, we learned so much more about their evening together. And it was much, much more than just a dinner.
Yeah. It actually started in the afternoon.
Yeah.
As a 90-minute walk around a park in Montreal. So a promenade, if you will.
Again, full viz.
Yeah. High vis.
Yeah. Like he wasn't even wearing a hat.
Just out there.
Just out there in them streets.
Walking around.
Yeah.
So a 90-minute walk into a dinner.
But like, I feel like it's so critical to pause there.
Okay.
They went for their 90-minute walk and then took a little break for like a costume change and then reconnected.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you were out with a friend and you were out for a walk and you decided maybe we'll just go for dinner after, you would go straight into the dinner because who cares?
I'm not getting refreshed.
They did a whole refresh, a costume change. She did a blowout because on the walk she had a hat on. So clearly like her hair was like up. Then they go to dinner. Her hair's down. She's playing with it. Very flirtatious. I feel like that costume change moment, I don't know why I'm calling it a costume change.
It is a costume change.
Felt like a costume change. Now they're on the costume change, which to me is a very deliberate and romantic gesture to come together. It's almost like on The Bachelor when they have their day date and then they take a break and then they reemerge in their like gowns. That's what it felt like to me.
Well, you only do that again if you're trying to impress somebody.
Yeah.
Romantically. There's no
specifically.
I'm not changing any more than I have to, nor fixing my hair any more than I have to. This is intentional. Then from the 90-minute walk, the costume change, full blowout, new outfit.
Yes.
There's a dinner.
Yes.
In a very public setting in the restaurant. Again, not in a private room.
Yeah, they were shaking hands and kissing babies.
Together. They went together.
Like she was doing I feel like she was auditioning maybe to be the next political wife.
Yeah.
Because that's not a typical thing for celebrities to do, especially on an early date like that, to go and greet the staff. Like, lovely. Okay. Like, manners, 10 out of 10. But it's not that common. And I just feel like, now that I'm thinking about it, this was an audition for her.
It is strange to go as a duo to meet the kitchen staff in that way. It's weird.
Yeah. Like, and make a whole thing of it to the point where they were like, they went and they personally greeted everybody.
Yes.
Talked to everybody.
Like William and Kate do that.
That's my point.
Yeah.
This felt like some kind of, you know, very political audition.
So then after the dinner and the audition, they have a nightcap because they just have not yet spent enough time together.
Correct.
They are fully engaged and immersed with one another. They have a nightcap on a rooftop terrace, which does lend itself to intimate moments, doesn't it? We're not so public. We're not, you know, on the ground floor of a restaurant. We're not promenading around a park. We're now up. We're elevated.
Yeah.
And we're kind of out of the public eye.
Yeah. And it's like, it's just like, I'm not done with you yet.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's kind of giving teen romance. Like I was trying to remember the last time I was on sort of like a marathon date like that. Yeah. And like, I feel like that is the type of thing that you do when you just cannot get enough of someone.
Yes.
And to be doing all of this in the public eye and for all to be like, for the world to consume like this, I don't know. I just feel like it's saying a lot.
It is. Yeah. It's either a publicity stunt or they're just so smitten they don't care.
Yeah.
And it's very possible that's the case.
The look on his face,
I know,
in every candid shot, it like he's giving puppy dog, he's giving heart eye emoji. He's like, he is the embodiment of the heart eye emoji.
He is
grinning ear to ear, that man. So, and then speaking of which, the next day he was seen at her concert.
Yep.
Behind a slight barricade by himself.
Solo. No children, because I thought for sure it was bring the kids to the show.
His daughter's 16. Like that would be, first of all, do this man a solid and go with him. Why is he by himself? Does he not have one friend to bring? Does he not have one friend or a sibling or a
security guard
to be like, hey dude, let me be your wing? Because to go on your own is next level cringe.
It's so weird. It's so weird because he was spotted the night before and they were spotted the night before. Yeah. To know that, it's all over the headlines. Yeah. It's everywhere.
We're watching for you.
Exactly. You couldn't find one person, or did you not want anyone there because you had plans for after the show with her by yourself and you were like, I don't even want to cut a wingman loose at this point. I'm just going to vibe out by myself. And the vibing out
oh no,
was so weird.
It's not great.
No,
it's like it's so dad.
He's like holding on to the barricade, and he's like, it was like his teenage dream, literally.
But he's like holding onto the barricade, and his face was just like his chin was slightly forward, like he was leaning in towards the stage, and he was just looking at her like she was the queen of the universe,
heaven sent,
literally, like his dream woman.
But let me ask you this: why was he in that seat? Why wasn't he in a private box or behind the stage? Backstage? Why are you so high vis again?
No.
Like, and he's not even that close to the stage. Exactly. He was quite far back.
Yes.
Like, I would think he could go anywhere he wanted. Right. Why are you there? I don't understand.
No, like
the
that
seat.
Did him no favors. If he was the heart eye emoji, the world is the cringe emoji. Like,
yeah, we're all doing.
It's either like melting or like,
or this one,
yeah, right. Or covering eyes, but like can't stop looking like a train wreck. Get you some better friends, because leaving him out there hanging out to dry wasn't the thing.
I'm good with most things solo. I've been to dinner by myself, movies by myself, spent lots of time solo. I actually really love my own company.
Yeah.
A concert by myself is not something I would do. I don't know anybody who would go to a concert by themselves.
But
do you?
Is maybe, but like it would be a case of like you are just an extreme fan and you're like making friends in the audience. Like I think I know someone who went to like Cowboy Carter by themselves, but by the end we're like besties with everyone around them.
That tracks.
Slightly different. And just knowing that the world is watching, and just the strangeness of him kind of being alone and in like just complete adoration mode was very It's just very odd to me. But listen, this man is living his best like retired life.
Yeah.
Like he's not fully retired, but you know, from running the country. Maybe he's just like letting loose and
maybe
is in his, you know, as we called it, Dilligaff era.
Yep.
Somehow I think he cares a lot about what people think, but maybe he's trying with, you know, some exposure therapy to care less.
Maybe. I'm wondering if she sees the footage of him from the concert and he's holding onto the railing and he's nodding and he's bobbing and he's vibing, if she's a little bit icked,
she's going to get an immediate ick.
Or is she going to be so flattered? You don't know. And now I wonder.
With Katy, you really don't know.
You don't know. And now I wonder, and it will remain to be seen, if he ends up at another one of her shows on this tour.
My God.
It could happen.
I feel like it will.
It could very well happen. He could be spotted again.
I feel like this
show.
cannot, unless she has the immediate ick, which is entirely possible, and like decides to call the whole thing off. I think you don't go this public and go to the show and be front and center and high vis.
Yes.
As a drop in the bucket. That's
You're
just
right.
my feeling.
I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait
we'll
to
have
see.
to see what happens.
This one has been
Everybody was in our DMs being like, oh my God, I can't wait to hear what you guys think of this.
Yeah.
And so I hope we delivered, and definitely let us know what you think about him at the concert and what you think is going to happen next.
Yeah. And if you think this is a romance that's actually going to take off a little bit.
I would die for this.
I know I would too.
This is why we do what we do.
Exactly.
This is why we love what we do.
This is our calling for these reasons.
This
is it.
Yeah.
And also Pam Anderson and Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
So they were at first denying this as a romantic relationship,
Yeah.
and now confirming with it didn't need to be confirmed. It was very clear through all of their body language and the words they were using about one another that they are in a relationship.
I know.
And it's so sweet. I know.
I'm so happy for them. I'm also happy for them. Well, I have a couple feelings, but one thing is The Naked Gun. The first reviews are out. And it's getting amazing reviews.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that.
91% on Rotten Tomatoes, which for a movie like this,
that's tough to do.
Like a slapstick comedy reboot, is incredibly difficult to do. They say it's brilliant. They say Liam is brilliant and their chemistry is palpable. So I love that for them. Just like a win for both of them is so wonderful. And I want to see it. So that's exciting.
Yep.
The other thing I feel like is like, so they've been in this press tour now for a couple of weeks. The early part of the press tour, they were kind of like teasing, are we or aren't we? Mm-hmm. Then it became like, oh, let's pose with our blended family on the red carpet. And now we're in the sort of latter half of their press tour. You know, the movie's coming out now and whatever. And now I think they're putting the pedal to the metal by confirming it.
Yeah.
So I think these are just, maybe it was a strategy, but like, coming from an authentic relationship, but a strategy for the rollout to just like keep people interested to the end. If they had just maybe come out as a couple the first day, maybe interest wouldn't have been as kind of steady.
Yes.
And now I think they really played this well. And I do think it is an authentic relationship. And I love it so much.
Did you see that little mini hand holding? Like it was
Sirius XM. They
were
like, sitting
like holding.
They couldn't not like
it's like a little.
They were like. They could not touch each other.
It was so sweet. And that tells you everything. It feels very safe is how it reads to me.
As you know, I'm a huge Andy Cohen fan. I listen to his radio show every single morning. Andy's my bestie. And Andy was best friends with Natasha Richardson.
No way.
Best friends.
I didn't know that.
Like best BFFs. Who we know is Liam's late wife, who passed away in the early 2000s from a tragic skiing accident. I mean, he talks about her all the time on Watch What Happens, on his radio show. Like, Andy's always talking about Natasha. And he's close with Liam. Like, they've maintained a relationship. He, on his radio show last week, confirmed that he and all of the friends that were friends with Natasha and Liam are standing this relationship.
That is the best.
Like goosebumps.
There is nothing better than your friends putting a stamp of approval and rooting for a relationship. Yeah. Oh, that is so great.
So he said that he was at the premiere and he said, I was telling him, being Liam, at the premiere party, I go, Liam, she's an independent woman, just like Tash was. She loves to cook. She has her own thing going on. She has 2 boys. I mean, this just works. And, you know, she's a formidable human being, Pamela Anderson. She really is. What she's been through and how she's reclaimed herself and redefined herself, I'm into it. And he said, me and all my circle are very much standing whatever this is. He didn't fully confirm, but he did say that they're giving their seal of approval. He intimated that they had a conversation about it at the premiere party. And I just love this so much. Like, you're right. Like, having the support of your friends and family, especially in a case where you've lost your partner so tragically. But having your friends kind of see that you deserve to be happy, and seeing that there's a real connection and a real compatibility here, I think it says everything.
It's like it transcends compatibility and connection. It just looks like kismet to me.
Yeah, it does.
And they look so at ease with one another. They look like a couple who've been together for 40 years.
Yeah.
In the way that they move with one another and the way that they look at each other. It just feels so like home.
Yeah.
This is a relationship that is healing the world right now.
I know.
It really is. Everyone is just so happy to see this. And I love it so much.
Same.
And they are such a gorgeous couple.
Seriously.
Like, they look so good together.
And for them to get the win at the box office, I feel like it's just icing on the cake.
It is.
I really hope that is the case and it's well received. Andy did say that all of the people that were at the premiere, and he said there was like a lot of kind of like almost like snobby comedians, like the people who are really like comedically amazing, like the Seth Meyers and BJ Novak and like people like that. And he said it was like roaring, like they loved it. So I think that's so fun.
It's so great because these are 2 great people, and I really love nothing more than when good things happen to good people.
And then hopefully he'll go back to making the Taken movies after, because that's my Roman Empire.
You need a new one. Caleigh could use Taken number 46.
Yes.
All right. Let's get to Tom Cruise and Ana de Armas. So we spotted them earlier in the year, right?
Like Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Was their first date. Or at least that publicly they stepped out.
Right. And it was helicopters.
Yeah.
And Valentine's Day and pickups from the airport via helicopter and dining in restaurants. But they were just working on a project together. And in fact, Tom was more in the role of mentor for Ana.
Correct.
That's all it was.
Yeah.
And then we kept seeing them together, more helicopters, more dates.
Yeah.
And more, not denials, but it was no. It's just a friendship. That's what we were hearing.
And we're collaborating on some projects.
We're collaborating, and he's the best in what he does, and he does stunt work, and I'm doing stunt work, and that's all this is.
Right.
Oh, and then it was David Beckham's 50th birthday party together. Remember?
Right.
Then it was the Oasis concert.
Exactly.
Okay, guys, we're on to you now.
Yeah.
So they did a soft launch. They have soft launched the relationship.
They sure did.
Holding hands on vacation in Vermont.
Well, she has a home there.
Oh, okay.
And the only reason why I feel like that's relevant, and maybe it isn't really, but I feel like there aren't a ton of paparazzi in Vermont.
Yeah, this feels like
it was a soft launch that was very intentionally done. Like they called the paps on themselves because they wanted people to know that, okay, now we're ready to go public. Even though you're right, they've been on a world tour.
Yep.
They were literally what tour?
You can't say world tour without me thinking of Justin Timberlake.
This is going to ruin the tour.
What tour?
The world tour.
Every time.
It's so funny. What tour? The world tour will never be.
Never.
Will never not be funny.
Never.
They've been on this world tour. They were, like you said, they were in London. They were in Spain on a yacht. Now they're in Vermont. And definitely like confirming that this is now a romance. My question is, did it start as a romance, or did it start as, oh, maybe we were thinking about working together, so we'll go on some meetings? She is no stranger to dating her co-stars, right? She co-starred with Ben Affleck in their movie, and then they fell in love and spent a lot of years together. Tom, also not a stranger to romantic connection on set, right? Nicole Kidman, Penelope Cruz.
Yeah, he loves the workplace romance.
He does. And I don't know. My feeling is, like, how there was speculation that he kind of held auditions for his girlfriend, for the role of his girlfriend.
Yes.
And then he auditioned Katie Holmes, who then got the job, for better or for worse. I'm wondering if maybe he was doing the same thing here, where he was like, let's get Ana de Armas in for a meeting about a movie. And then it was sort of like an audition for the movie and audition for the role of his new girlfriend.
Yeah, I think for sure he set his sights on her for whatever caught his eye. And it was exactly that. Let's set up a meeting. Let's get our team to reach out to her team and set something up.
Yeah.
I do think, he saw her and liked what he saw. She's a very physical actress too. Mm-hmm. He probably really respects that because he also performs all of his stunts and wanted to see where this could go. And where it's going now is it's a relationship.
Yeah.
Now, there is an age gap.
Yes.
The math is Tom Cruise is 63. Mm-hmm. She's 37.
Right.
Which I did some calculations.
Wow. She did the math.
It's a 26-year age gap, which is substantial.
That is substantial.
Tom Cruise's daughter, Isabella, for reference, is 32.
What?
I know I knew that was going to blow your mind. Isabella is 32. Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is.
Whoa.
It is. And I looked it up. So that's where I always feel like that age gap gets a little bit weird when the person you're dating is that close in age to one of your children.
Yeah.
But nonetheless.
Yes. And the whole kind of like mentor turned lover is giving me the ick, not to like overuse that word, but there's something a little bit icky about this mentor. It's giving like daddy.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm not into that.
No.
But listen, they are about to start working on their new movie called Deeper, which is an underwater, or it's a supernatural ocean thriller. You know how Tom loves to show off his breath holding skills. Mm-hmm. So that'll be great for that. He can show off his how long he can stay underwater to his new girlfriend. Mm-hmm. So they are going to be working together. I'm sure that they will make amazing co-stars, and I'm sure the movie will be action-packed, if nothing else.
That's for sure. We can count on that.
I do think that if they're intentionally launching this romance, that they feel like this is going to go the distance, or a distance at least.
Or somewhere.
Yeah.
He's really evolved, though. He went from jumping on a couch to soft launching just by hand holding in Vermont.
You're right.
Way to go, Tom Cruise.
Yeah, that's evolution.
That is evolution.
Yeah.
There's some growth there. So while there is a big discrepancy in their ages, there is really no discrepancy in their size. They are.
You shady girl. You're a shady woman.
I sent you the photo.
I love it so much.
And I was like,
they're the same height.
They're the same height. Like they could wear the same jeans, the same t-shirts, and the same shoes by the look of it. Like, they look the same.
I think his shoes might have some lifts in them too, so that might help. He was
wearing a very chunky sole. And even at that point, they were the same height. Like those shoulders were perfectly lined up.
Oh my God. I don't know if I could ever date someone who could share jeans with me, but
No.
You're right. It was giving, they share a closet.
Yes. Very easy for the wardrobe department on this upcoming movie.
God,
just interchangeable. The whole thing. It was shady.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Wow. I got excited. Everything's flying everywhere. I don't want to be too judgy, but like we're already here. So, I did see some messy social media behavior from her. I don't know if you saw this. I don't like it. And it makes me feel like I don't like her because I just don't like this type of behavior. But she's getting messy on social media. She liked a post making fun of Nicole Kidman's plastic surgery.
Yep.
And I'm just like, that is petty. It's insecure. Mm-hmm. It's jealous.
Yep.
And it's not becoming. So
No.
she needs to figure out who she is. Like, you can't be kind of Hollywood royalty or like trying to step into the role of Hollywood royalty and getting messy on social media like this and being a bully. Mm-hmm. And like, don't come for Nicole Kidman.
Ever.
Like, do not come for our queen.
No.
Like, it's what we're not doing.
It doesn't feel that liking of that post feels like behavior of a 23-year-old.
Exactly.
Not of a 37-year-old, which made me wonder if it wasn't her and if it was like a social media person, a manager, somebody who handles her account.
They should lose their job.
Those people could be the problem. Yeah.
They should lose their job.
Just feels off.
It does. But I don't know. I don't want to say like I've had a feeling about her. I just I get a weird, the way that she was sort of like, the way that she would tease whether they were in a relationship or not, the way that she would tease those things, like I kind of got like a not great vibe from her. There was something that gave me pause.
All right.
Where I don't know, I just questioned her sincerity. I just questioned, I don't know, her motives. And I don't know, there's something that rubbed me the wrong way. So then I saw this and I was like, I'm out.
You're out.
I'm out.
Okay. Well, let's see what happens.
Let's
You've
see.
got a little spidey tingly something happening.
Something.
All
yeah.
right. Okay. Well, we'll see how that evolves over time.
We shall.
All right. Jessica Alba
Jessica
is, well, I was going to say she's a single woman, but she's not a single woman. She was single for a minute there. She ended her marriage to Cash Warren in February and is now seen all over Danny Ramirez.
I don't know what it is about these PDAs out there.
It's like these people haven't made out in a decade or something.
But like she might not have.
It's true. She could be very starved for affection.
Because she was married to Cash Warren, who she met on set of Fantastic Four in 2004. So it's been like 20, they were together 20 years.
Yeah.
They have 3 kids. He was like the assistant director on that movie. I still don't know what he does. And they were married for a really long time. And I feel like we got a small window into potentially what the dynamic was like in their marriage. She did in 2021, so before their split, she did an interview with Katherine Schwarzenegger, kind of random, on like one of those COVID like IG lives. Oh, like
everybody
it was
live
that
all
era.
day.
It was bad.
Oh,
like, everybody regrets going live.
Yeah.
But we thought the world was ending, okay? So she went on live with Katherine. And I guess they were talking about like the struggles of marriage, and which is a normal thing for women to talk about. I don't know, putting a live on it makes sense. But she basically described her relationship with Cash as like roommates. And she talked about how it's like you go through the motions and you have a checklist of responsibilities. And it's very much like a friendship with the comfort of like, I don't have to work hard for you because you're always going to be there. And she got really candid about that. And it kind of... it makes me feel like, yeah, she actually might have been starved for love and affection and certainly romance.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't sound like there was very much romance left in their marriage, at least at that point, which was just a couple years ago. And so now seeing her out there making out with this hot younger man.
Hot.
I am loving this for her.
It's something. They have been like, I can't even get clear photos of them because it's just like their faces are attached. Yeah. For his part, though, Cash, her now ex-husband, has said he's really happy for her.
Well,
so that's
he
nice.
did say that. I saw the video on TMZ,
right,
where they followed him into the airport and asked him how he felt. I mean, he wasn't like, "I'm so happy for her." It was a little snark.
I just read it. I didn't see the video.
It was a little snark.
Okay.
Yeah. He wasn't like, "Oh my God, yeah, over the moon." He was like, "Oh yeah, wait, who? What?" Like he was kind of like doing an I don't know her.
Right.
So I don't know. It's fine. He did in the end say, yes, like I'm happy for her if she's happy. And he said, he literally said, "I don't know him, but I'm happy for her."
He was in Top Gun Maverick. What do you mean you don't know him?
He's in the he's going to be in Captain America.
Yeah, he was in The Last of Us.
I literally don't know what Cash Warren does, and it's been 20 years he's been
right. I know more about Danny Ramirez.
And he also said at the end of that interview, they said, "Are you dating?" You know, these paps, like they're just, it's gross. But they said like, "So are you out there?" And he said, "No, but let me know if you have anyone for me."
Ooh,
and I was just like,
that's gross.
Yucky.
That's yucky.
No,
thank
thank you.
No,
thank you.
I don't like that.
I'm good.
Apparently, she and Danny are getting so close that she's ready for him to meet her kids.
Interesting.
Yeah, which is a huge step, of course.
Huge.
But she seems very, very happy.
Especially if it's the first one.
You know what's interesting, though?
Yeah.
There is no dating history for him on the internet. I can't find anybody he's previously been linked to, any past girlfriends, anything at all about anyone he's been romantically linked to. And I don't know what to make of that.
Interesting.
Isn't that weird?
It's a bit weird. I think he's just like one of those kind of, I think he's on the precipice of a big career
Huge.
boom.
Yep.
And I think he's one of those people that you like know him to see him, but you didn't necessarily know his name until he was linked to Jessica Alba.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh, I know him and I always thought he was cute, but I didn't exactly know who he was.
Yes.
And now I think he's on the precipice of like a big career launch.
Big time.
So it might just be that nobody really cared until he started dating Jessica Alba, which is totally fair.
But not even like a B-list, C-list celebrity
Relationship. Well, maybe he dates normies.
Maybe. Or it wasn't like he had a high school girlfriend and they were together for 10 years. Like nothing that I could find. If anyone listening finds anything, let me know. Because I just want to know a little bit more about Danny Ramirez.
Yeah,
I want to do a little background check on this guy.
They look good together.
They do. They look really good together.
Yeah.
They do.
No, I'm feeling this for her. She's feeling herself, right? She's kind of like, she's also on a world tour. Also on lots of yachts and doing all these things, lots of bikini pics. Like I can just tell that this woman, like it's like Alba got her groove back. Like it's giving Jessica got her groove back.
She's also worth hundreds of millions of dollars.
She is a mogul.
She's a huge mogul. I mean, cash was not the cash in this relationship.
Absolutely not. Nor was he ever, but especially not now that she's literally mogul level.
Yep.
And just like a likable, normal kind of woman for how gorgeous and rich, successful and how many famous friends she has and all the things. Like she just has such a normal vibe to her.
Yeah.
Like if you've ever watched any of her like get ready with me's and everything like that, like she's just not really fussed.
Yeah.
Which I love.
Well, she doesn't have to be anymore.
Well,
because again, hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah, and she's just so
beautiful.
Freaking beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like, it's insane. I asked James, about Jess, and he was like, oh yeah.
I can totally see him saying it like that.
Oh yeah, I had a big crush on her. And I was like, I still do. And he was like, oh yeah.
Oh, I guarantee you Randall did too.
Oh yeah.
That's totally his.
Yeah, that is fair.
Yeah, fair.
Crush away. Yeah. It would be weird if you didn't.
That's so true.
Yeah. Like check your pulse. Check your pulse.
All right. Our next couple who have been all loved up all summer.
Oh yeah.
Bradley Cooper and Gigi Hadid. And for the life of me, I just don't get this couple.
Really?
I don't understand it. No. Do you?
I do and I don't, because it's a tale as old as time. It's like Oscar winner and a supermodel. That is nothing new. Mm-hmm. They do have an age gap, but wait, what's the math on that?
It's 20 years.
20 years.
He's 50.
Between them.
She's 30. She just had her big 30th birthday party.
Right. She just had her big 30. So 20 years between them, but they are in similar stages of their lives.
Yes.
Because he has a kid under 10. She has a kid under 10.
Yep.
They've both been sort of single parenting for some time. They're both in stable stages of their careers, like really well established. They both live in New York. Yep. Like they're very New Yorker native people, like that sort of, they just mesh in that way. Mm-hmm. And we see them all over New York, kind of just doing that New Yorker thing, like walking everywhere, really casual. And so there is something about it that does make a lot of sense. But then sometimes I see photos of them and I'm like, I don't know.
It's weird.
It's a little awkward.
It is. Clearly he likes a model.
Yes.
Because his previous partner was Irina Shayk. That's the mother of his daughter.
Right.
Yeah. I guess I just can't really find.
And she likes an Oscar winner.
She was
previously just before linked to Leo DiCaprio.
Right. A problematic man, to say the least. I guess I just don't see. And maybe it's not understandable. Maybe it's just one of those mysterious love things. I don't understand what they would talk about. What are you two talking about?
Yeah.
Your work worlds aren't really aligned.
Right.
Yes, you've got children of similar age, but beyond that, your friends are like 50 and my friends are 30. It just feels, he felt very old to me walking into her 30th birthday party. He looked very old. And I'm not saying 50 is old because my husband is 50.
Yeah.
But it felt out of place for me.
Well, we've talked about the fact that I feel like he's aged a whole bunch in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Like he has had a significant glow down, which is interesting because usually the internet talks about the boyfriend glow up. Mm-hmm. Like when you become a boyfriend, you get that boyfriend glow up. Like every guy looks better when he has a woman attached to him because she just makes him better.
That's
right? She cooks in that kitchen, so to speak, and like warms up the oven and like makes it makes it better. And in this case, and he's dating arguably like one of the most beautiful, stylish women in the world. She has the best supermodel style. Like she's always like perfect, but like not that, you know, it's like, it's low key, but it's perfect.
Yep.
Easy. And I mean,
I know, it's those chinos.
It's the chinos with the like super chunky, like dad tennis shoe.
The Tom Cruise.
It's like, yeah, it's like, how is this happening?
I'll tell you why. Because at 50, you need comfortable, supportive shoes. You need an orthotic. You need something for your plantar fasciitis.
I don't know.
I'm just telling you.
That plantar fasciitis will get you. It'll get you.
It's of the gen.
You need a thick toe box.
That's what's happening. He's aging.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, how old is Brad Pitt?
I don't know.
Because I was trying to explain today the difference between how Brad can wear a pant how Bradley wears a pant. Brad versus Bradley. Like, it's like he just needs to go take a master class in wearing a pant. he just can't do it. Those pants don't fit right. And I don't see Brad Pitt out there in a chunky toe box.
No.
I just don't.
Never been done like that.
So there really is no excuse.
I know this pant has bothered you all summer.
It really has.
I know it has.
And in my retrospective kind of taking history and doing research, I really do feel like this man needs to keep a short cut on his hair. I think that the long hair, I know we love long hair on some, and on him, I think it's not working.
Okay.
He needs a crop do.
Yep.
Like, remember how he looked in like Wedding Crashers? Like, he was so handsome with that short kind of preppy cut.
Yeah, he was.
I think we need to do that.
Okay, those are a
This
couple
is giving
notes.
slob kebab.
It's not great.
With a chunky toe box.
A chunky toe box. I'm telling you, his heel might be bothering him.
Might be. So it sounds like, according to a source, that he is considering, quote unquote, considering marriage and on the cusp of proposing.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
Well, how I feel about it is it's not a surprise anymore now because the headlines are everywhere. Yeah. Gigi opens her phone. Oh, he's thinking of proposing. Okay. Well,
I guess I'll wait for that.
I guess.
What are we waiting for? This is my question. What are we waiting for? Are we waiting for the ring to be finished? Or is there some kind of, I don't know, last information that he needs to know if he's ready? Which is so weird. You've been together for a couple of years. You've blended your families.
Yes.
You've gone public. You've done all these things. What's the holdup?
What more do you need?
What are we waiting for?
Like I said about Taylor and Travis, what are we waiting for?
Same idea.
Yes.
But in this case, these guys are off duty. They're not doing anything. What else do you have to do with your time? Just go and propose. When James and I were getting more serious, he did tell me there was one last thing that had to happen before we locked it in.
Tell me everything.
Are you ready for this?
I'm dying. What?
He said we had to get more comfortable passing gas in front of each other.
That's his criteria.
That was his criteria.
That is ridiculous.
And guess what?
No.
We never did.
No.
Of course not.
Never.
I was like, I really don't think we need to do that.
No,
if that's what you're waiting for,
then
you're going to be waiting a long time.
Holding them in.
No. Till the end of time.
I'd rather have a stomach ache.
It really explains my IBS, but I will hold on to that forever.
We are also one of those no farting couples.
Yes.
Never.
Of course you are.
Never. I'll never
close
understand.
every door.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
There are
to the garage.
There are no open doors to the bathroom.
Never.
You know, we've been married almost 10 years. You just celebrated your 11-year anniversary. I will if the door is slightly ajar when I'm peeing because I didn't realize he was upstairs or something, I'll be ah! And I'll slam it.
Same.
Yeah. Or if Peach, my dog, tries to, we have a sliding door and she knows how to open it with her nose. I'm like, Peach,
what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Randall, same thing.
That.
Doors closed.
Never.
I'm going to wash my hands while you're peeing. None of that.
No.
Never, ever.
Not
ever,
in the shower.
never,
not anything.
Never.
And I feel like we can fight about this in the DMs because I feel like this is a controversial topic.
Yeah. And there's people who talk about all their washroom stuff too. That is not us either.
No.
Never. Zero.
I don't need you to look at anything. I don't need to describe it.
Nothing.
We can pretend that never happened.
I don't know how we got here, but I'm so glad we're on the same page.
Oh my God.
And I would love to hear from other people on this. Again, this is not, an early dating holding your farts in. This is like we are
forever.
No, this is
a commitment.
11 years married, 2 years. We're 13 years into this thing.
Yeah.
It's never going to happen.
No, this is a life commitment. This was in my vows.
To discomfort.
Yeah, exactly. Discomfort for life. Speaking of too much information, Jojo, Siwa, and Chris Hughes, who when we originally talked about them were just maybe like a couple days out of the Celebrity Big Brother house and playing it coy.
Big time.
Are they? Aren't they? She was ending a long-term relationship. She was questioning her sexuality, but they were not confirming whether they were together. Now, they went from coy to the most TMI possible.
It's way too much.
We didn't need to know what she names your members.
Yeah, your undercarriage parts.
It's Jimmy and Timmy,
in
case anybody wanted to know. And I could live the rest of my life without knowing that.
Same.
Yeah.
May this type of love never find me.
I bet you these two do not close the door when they go to the bathroom.
These are fully exposed people.
Yeah. These are people that like she's in the bathtub and he's taking a poop.
100%.
Ew, it's so weird.
They are absolutely
But that's what I'm clocking on them.
Yeah, they are obsessed with one another. Obsessed.
Yeah.
And obsessed with sharing every intimate detail of their relationship.
Yes.
And really, forcing it into our feeds.
Really.
With headlines like that. I thought when they came out of the house that they were going to find some kind of outside relationship. You weren't so sure at the time because it didn't look like he was as into it as she was, remember?
Right.
She was like professing love and all those feelings, and they were very cozy. And he did look a little bit pulled back.
Right. Which actually in reflection seems appropriate because she was the one in the relationship.
That's right.
And also like it was, there were questions about her orientation and things like that.
Of course.
So maybe that was him just like following her lead a little bit. Mm-hmm. I gotta say, like, they do seem happy.
They absolutely seem happy.
Yeah.
He has said that he could picture himself marrying her.
Yeah.
He's fantasized about the wedding, what it looks like, an English wedding, her dress, the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I do think it's possible these two do get married. I'm not saying they're going to stay together.
Yeah.
But I could see, because of the level of intensity and obsession in this relationship right now, I could see them getting married.
Right.
Right now they are living separately. He's in the UK and she is stateside. But it's only a matter of time before they merge worlds a little bit more.
Agreed.
And I do think it could happen. I really do.
Yeah.
He has said she's my everything.
He does seem happy. I mean, the people in the UK, just based on the fact that he's been a bit of a shady reality show character over the years, right? He's been in the public eye, I think, for almost a full decade, starting his career on Love Island UK. And he was on the season that blew up, the first season to blow up the way that it did. And he was in the most iconic pairing. And so I'm getting from the comments that people, especially in the UK, are questioning his sincerity because he has done a lot of shady stuff and he's a bit of what people call a clout chaser. So I know that people are kind of like watching him and questioning. I do feel like there is a ton of sincerity here. And I also feel like protect Jojo at all costs.
Yeah.
Because the way that she's moving is really kind of giving first big love.
Yeah.
Like she's really, really in it. So I just want to make sure, and as we spoke about the first time we talked about it, I just want to make sure he's moving with respect and and really making sure that he's caring for her heart.
Yes.
And being cautious with all of this. Like they haven't been together that long to be talking about marriage and babies before you even live together. And that's like, it's a little love bomby.
It is a little love bomby.
So I just want to make sure that, she's being cared for and respected. She is much younger than him. This is all, it's been a whirlwind for her.
And still figuring out that identity piece.
Big life changes.
She did identify as a lesbian, now identifies as queer.
Yeah.
Has really put herself, a lot of herself or most of herself into this relationship, trusting this person and with her heart and everything else.
Yeah.
You really hope that he's, being protective of her and her. She's in a vulnerable state.
Exactly.
She's really vulnerable.
That's
like any young
exactly
person
the right word.
figuring out things.
Yes, exactly. But they look cute. They're all the way out there. I would like to see it, keep going.
Me too.
And, this is what it looks like. So if Jessica Alba and Danny Ramirez were reality stars instead of Hollywood stars, we would probably know, like, it would probably be TMI.
Yes.
But this is what happens when two sort of iconic and professional reality stars get together.
Yep.
Is you will see every inch of their love affair, not just from like paparazzi or outside photos, but from in the house. It's coming from
inside
in the house.
Yeah. You're totally right.
Yeah.
They know how to keep us interested. They know how to make the headlines.
They sure do.
They know what to share and how to share it.
Yes.
And we're here for it.
Like sharing the names of the members on a interview with E! News about your Nutri-Grain partnership.
How did that get there?
Is just next level iconic.
It is.
Yeah. It's like watching him try to weave together talking about that with talking about why, Nutri-Grain is a fit for his lifestyle was immaculate.
Do you think Nutri-Grain was happy with that?
Well, that's a good question. Probably.
You think so?
Well, I don't think anyone would care about Chris Hughes talking about Nutri-Grain without that.
Without the comment about the undercarriage.
Like I never would have watched that interview if not for.
Okay, so it drew attention. And now we've said Nutri-Grain 3 or 4 times.
We sure have. And now I'm hungry.
Me too. And on that note, thanks so much for listening.
This was
really fun. This has been such a great summer of romances.
It really has.
Yeah, this one is going to go down in history.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear from you. Who are you obsessed with? Do you agree with our takes? Or you don't. That's cool too. Give us a DM. A follow would always be appreciated on the show. A comment, a rating.
All the things.
Share it with a pal.
Yeah.
And we'll be back next week.
See you then.
Bye.